everyone, Kmono here, and today I'm going to show you how I'm going to transform this thrift doll that apparently was damaged and turn her into an OC of mine. So this is actually going to be my Valentine's Day special custom. And I was really kind of thinking, what should I do for my Valentine's Day custom? So then I thought back to my Halloween custom, Aaron, son of Hades, and I was thinking, why not give him a counterpart? It's the season. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm working on a fan project known as Priestess of the Acropolis, and basically it's the Disney-style version of Knights of the Zodiac, also known as Saint Seiya. So this character's concept actually is also kind of inspired by Descendants, but here we have Jenna Gemini, daughter of Saga Gemini. She is a fierce warrior who serves in Athena's entourage, just like her father, and she is kind and shy, just like her mother. So let's get started on the custom. So the first thing we're going to do is get some steaming hot water and a plastic Ziploc bag so we could put the head into them. So like that we could loosen up the vinyl and pull out all the hair from her head. I used the Ziploc bag so like that I could protect her from the hot water. After that's done, I go ahead and start applying thin acrylic paint layers until I get a nice opaque look. Then I go ahead and put a final skin tone and seal it with varnish and Mod Podge. I let her dry and then I go ahead and start drawing and painting her face on. So I went ahead and applied her hair off screen and used the famous yarn with hair technique used by Mozakito. She kind of looks like Ladybug Marinette from Miraculous Ladybug, which was not my intent, but okay. So I went ahead and got an articulate body and switched the heads around. After that, I went ahead and made this little slip out of a cotton swab and just glued around little rose petals to it. And I obviously glued on the Velcro. I went ahead and used the old body, the non-articulate one, to go ahead and do a fitting. It fits! Yay! What I wanted to do for Jenna's armor was kind of take Integra slash Peridot's design, but I also wanted it to be faithful like her father's armor. So I went ahead and drew up a concept that was very similar to both of them and combined different elements. So using that concept, I made a pattern using Delightful's method of making armor, glued it together, and then spray painted it gold. And I had to wait for it to dry for a couple of days and then put a sealant of Mod Podge. I had to wait to let it dry, otherwise it could get very moldy. Okay, let's start assembling her together. So basically what I did for her sabatons, I actually made thigh guards and then made the sabaton like a boot. And I put elastic behind the boot so it could just slide on and off. And the reason I did that was so like that the mechanism of the boot won't be compromised with the thigh guard. I went ahead and removed the hands so I could go ahead and slide on the bodice of the armor and her gauntlets. And the reason I removed her hands is so like that they won't get caught up in anything. And once I'm done assembling her top and putting on her gauntlets, I go ahead and snap her hands back on. Don't forget to put on her helmet! This actually was the cutest part of the entire custom. It was a bit tricky at first, but I really love this helmet. Go ahead and post on the description, on the comment section, if you would like me to give you a tutorial on how to make this Gemini helmet. The last thing I decided to do was add a small detail, and it's actually this nice tulle cape. You can't really see it, but it's actually pink and blue, and it gives that nice cutesy aura that goes really well with the armor. And here she is!